its youth. And pleasure is, or the good thing is, I'm also a youth. And this is something that I think is a forum also for me, so that I can maybe give my inputs and on what I think about forestry. I'm 33 years of age. I think I haven't crossed the age bracket yet, and I'm grateful to the governor for giving such a young person this opportunity. But it's because I have passion. I have passion for the environment. And I've seen what has been happening through time. Growing up here in Taita, growing up also in a local setting, and seeing what is happening to the point that we are here now, and rivers are drying up, the forest cover isn't as it used to be. These are things I've seen practically, because I grew up with a stream only just outside our house. But right now, when you go there, the stream is not there. I grew up with a huge dam in our locality. But as we talk now, the dam is totally dry. So those are sad events. And what has brought about this is because we are cutting down trees. We are definitely harming the environment. And nature speaks. And when it speaks, it can be too late. But with forums like this, and with workshops like this, we can change. And we can definitely change all these things that are coming up and try and change our environment and help out our environment and the ecosystem that is there. Right now we have a case that maybe animals are dying here in Savo because of lack of water. And looking at it personally, from my own perspective, is that most of the conservation activities are being encouraged here in the lowlands. But where is the catchment? The catchment is up in the hills, where not lots of activities have been engaged there to encourage afforestation or reforestation and protect the catchment areas. Looking at it also from the communal perspective, why are people cutting trees? Simple, it's because of poverty, isn't it? When you look at it strategically, that this is a person, this is a family that needs food to eat, that needs some fuel to cook the food. Where are they getting those energies? It's from the trees. It's either they sleep hungry or cut down a tree to do what? To cook. You have a situation where this is a family, they have children who are chased out of school, they need to take these children back to school, and they have a tree there. And someone is telling them, I can buy this tree for this much. So when we look at that, and maybe try and engage through partners like you, what are the gaps and how can we turn around that? In my own perspective, when I look at it, is that these people are looking at trees just as trees. Or this is something that can give me money. Can we change that narrative and maybe through the forestry guys and your research, get some hints and see how we can turn around the mentality and maybe do something that I call cash trees, in quotes. That if you go to these people, tell them, okay, you can do trees, because what we want to do is increase tree cover. Can't we do trees as a source of maybe farming? Where you have people planting like macadamia, people planting the avocados. That will increase tree cover, isn't it? And when a person looks at that tree, he looks at it not as a tree, but as a source of income. Then that way they can protect that source of income. So that is more or less how I look at it. Because people are cutting down trees to plant maybe local foods, plant maize, plant beans. Why can't we turn around, tell them how much are you earning when you're planting maybe maize in this 1 acre? Maybe due to climate factors, when you plant, you will fail to harvest. 1. 2, because of the soils are basically wasted up. If you plant maize in this 1 acre, you'll harvest maybe 1 or 2 bags of maize, which can help you out. But look at it in this essence. If you have this piece of land, plant maybe this type of tree, a cash tree, maybe macadamia or avocado. Looking at maybe an example of macadamia, you can plant maybe an acre can accommodate around 70 macadamia trees, isn't it? These 70 macadamia trees can give you maybe, once they mature, around 100 kgs per tree. 100 kgs per tree times the 70 trees, you have 7,000 kilos of macadamia. If you go and sell this macadamia, maybe even at 100 shillings at least per kilo, you have 700,000. So trees can come and do what? Enhance the livelihoods of the people and also help increase the tree cover. That is how I'm looking at it. As we go back also to these other forests that we have, protect them, but also increase tree cover in our own homesteads and areas like that. And even going further, engage partners. Go back and look at where the catchments were and look at a system or a way of encouraging these people to protect those catchment areas with now the indigenous trees and things like bamboo that can bring back the local catchment areas that we have. So those are just but my ideas towards this forum, if we can engage to that. And going back to my boss, the governor sends his remarks, and as you know, he's also the chair of Water and Natural Resources in the Council of Governors. So this is something that he's passionate about, and I believe the director will be here with you throughout the process. We'll come, change notes, and maybe as you close, if I'll be there, we see how or what this forum has brought up and how we can integrate it in our CIDP going forward. Thank you so much, and you're welcome. Now, it's good to have the youth here. Huh? Go back, preach that this is our environment. And this is something that we must give to the future generations. It's something that we have inherited from the future generation. So let's give it back to them even in a better situation, isn't it? Thank you so much.